Hey kid, wanna learn how to animate on ToonSquid? So we're gonna learn how to do this. It's so cool, right? So smooth. Then we're gonna learn how to do this. You don't seem to like it, okay? You could do this. Brother. And we're gonna learn how to do this, too. So we're actually going to start on this right here. So you might not know how to start the animation, so let's do that first. We're gonna press this little plus button in the corner. I typically use 1080 to 1920 for height because I make a lot of shorts. I do not touch grass. You press create because you've created the short, guys. You tap this little arrow right here in the corner to open your layers. Probably learned that already. And I'm gonna go try to find a picture that I could tween for you guys. So what I do, I put the different layers, like the head, the pupils, I put them into different layers by lassoing with freehand. And then also make sure that the neck has like extra space for the head to move. You save it in like a PNG form. I will also be talking about that. Yeah, so then we're gonna start tweening. Okay, so like I said, this is lasso. We're gonna use that with the freehand, so you could draw with your finger. And then you're gonna press PNG, which is at a branch, and then you're gonna press save image. It saves it very clearly, and it's really good. So yeah. Okay, so now that we have our drawing, we are going to have our layer right here. We're going to press this little plus sign in the bottom. We're going to press image, import from photos. I am going to blur all of this out. And we will be pressing this first because this is our background. And as you can see, it's already saved as the exact size that it's supposed to be at for the screen. We're going to press it again. You're going to repeat that for all the images. So let me do that real quick. Okay. So now that we have the full image on ToonSquid, I typically, for tweening, put it for about 1 second or less. Usually one less. So right now it's right here. And I'm going to zoom in by just zooming out to basically how you zoom out on, you know, on the camera. All right. We're going to use the head here. We're going to press this little diamond in the bottom because that's our keyframe. And our keyframes are very important in tweening, like very important. Okay, anyways, so we're going to have him move his head like this. How about that? So anchor is very important to keep it in place in animation so that you won't like lose your spot. And it's a really very important thing. So now the thing is right here, as you could tell. I will zoom in on that. Now we're going to tilt his head this way. And then we're going to tilt it more like this and forward. Then he's going to look back normally at 0. Right there. Okay. So now we have his head moving. Like he's like nodding or whatever he is doing. I don't really care. So we're moving his eyes now. I feel like eyes don't really need anchors, but it's personally your choice, whatever. If you're going to make him like make his spiral eyes or something like that. I don't know. I see people do spiral eyes. It's pretty cool. Okay. Now he's going to be looking back over here. And he's going to look back straight at us. Because we love espresso looking at us, guys. This is a safe place to say that. So now he's got his eyes moving. Basically, he's tweening. But are you watching this? Look at this. He looks so ugly. He's not moving right. He's becoming a little bit different. So, another important thing, the graphs. I am going to press this keyframe right here, and I'm going to press this little weird slide looking thing. So I typically use Quintic because it makes it a nice little smooth movement. And we're going to apply that to all the keyframes, like so. Okay, now that that's applied, now look how he moves. You seeing how his eyes are more... Yeah. I'm going to even this out, actually. Hold on, guys. There you go. Okay. And there you go. Now he is tweening. Now he is, well, moving. I don't really know that it's tweening in my eyes, but anyways. So, I'm also doing a background. The cool thing about ToonSquid is that it goes off the picture, but it saves it in the picture. So, it's, like, really satisfying to watch. We're going to go like that, and then right here, we're going back to normal. it's really how you want it to go. Like, if you want it to be back to normal in the beginning, then you put it back at 0 and you fit it back to the frame that it was before. Or you copy the keyframe, which I will tell you how to do right now, because I am not about to do all that. Now look, now he's tweening very nicely. It's very fast. Okay, I'll go to Madeline. Whoa, pal. Like I said, we're not going anywhere until we learn how to do this copying keyframe. If we want everything to go back how it was before, then we're going to be pressing the first keyframe that's right here, and we're literally gonna just press copy. And we're gonna go here, and we're gonna press paste. And now the background's gonna go back to normal. So that's how this is gonna work. We'll do that for all of these, so then we could make it look pretty normal and decent. Like that. So this is Madeline's animation for my borderline animation. As you can see, it's very nice and smooth. I won't exactly remake this, but I will tell you that it does have 3 keyframes, and he doesn't go back to how he was before, as you can tell. So his layers are his bang, his other bang, and the little accessory in the side. We have his pupils separate from his eyes, and his eyes are separate from his head. Take away the head. The scarf is the next one, and then his body, and then his back hair, and then his ponytail, which is going to be the first layer in this case, because it needs to be underneath, something like that. I kind of like I can't exactly explain to you guys how the heck I did this, but we have his head down here. Let me try to hide all the other frames and stuff so you guys could just focus on his head. Okay. So this is his head, right? As you can see, it's this keyframe right here that's moving him. Then he moves up to this keyframe. See how the scarf that's underneath him, it goes down as well, making it look like he's looking up. It's a lot of illusion inside of animation, so it includes a lot of craziness. And then after this, that's when he tilts his head. When anchor kind of comes in. Also note how the scarf comes back up. It went back up to make it look like he's moving his head, which he isn't. He's actually just looking up and down, but in your eyes, he is actually looking up and down. So at first, his eyes are very close to his cheek. So before I drew his little storyboard or whatever, his eyes are at his cheekbones, and it's supposed to look like he's looking down, which in a way it does look like he's looking down. Then when he moves up, it moves up to the normal decency where your eyes end at the bridge of your nose. Anatomy or whatever. And then he looks to the side. His eyes don't really change after that because he's not looking down anymore, he's looking to the side. It's a whole lot of difference in illusion. The eyes are the most fun part to animate because they do change a lot of things to the character. Right here, you could see that his eyes go up and down. See if they went side like this, like that. Oh man, he's worried. He's looking down. He's looking up. He's looking to the side. He's looking down here. But no. He's looking here. He's like, oh man, what the heck am I gotten into? So that's how we get this. And this is 4 seconds long. So I will teach that in another video. I'm not gonna do that. So now we're gonna go to Seltzer. So Seltzer has a lot of layers. Like, she has 12 of them. It's a whole lot of layers. Like, I crashed out, but she has a really satisfying animation. I kind of like hers. Look at it, bro. As you can see, she has like a little eye movement to her. So actually, she has all her layers and tweening are very important because she has like a very frilly, I forgot what it's called, like the hat nuns wear or something like that. But she has all of this is part of her hat. Oop, not that. Where is it? Is it this? Oh, girl. Where is it? I don't know where it is, but it's like, it's somewhere here. Oh, it's her head. Her head is part of it. So, actually, behind the scenes, this is her head. She literally has no forehead, but, yeah, her hat is very important. As well as here, little, like, bubbly hair bangs. Their big piece of hair right here. They're all moving right here. I didn't exactly know how to tween her hair, so we're not gonna pay attention to her hat, bro. Her hair, though, also makes an illusion to make it look like she's looking to the side. But I yet again, I didn't know how to do that. We're gonna add her eyebrows and her eyes because those are what added the magic to it all. I think this is her eyebrow, her eye. Okay, so she's like looking here and there, you know, looking very concerned. She's like, oh my god, the wild died, bro. So we're gonna deal with that right now. So right here, her eyes right here, right? Where the eye is usually on a human. Anchor comes in, we tilt her head, her eyes up, and then move it to the side, while her hair on the top is moving to the side as well. It's giving like an illusion that she's looking to the side. Her head is actually not moved at all. So let's focus on her head, because her head does a, what the hey, bro? Her hair does a lot to the animation. It makes it all look like it's tilted. This is all it's doing, by the way. So she only has about like 5 of the keyframes on her head. It's looking up, being baffled and looking back, with tilting your head a little bit more back right away, and then a bit more back but more slow, and then she goes back to normal, which is, yeah. So her head does do a lot of things to the animation. It's very important to make a head because it's a person, you know. Yeah, that's what I got for self-steer. Another day that I'm going to get through creativity to tell you guys how I made this, how I make this like side profile looking action. It's a lot of work, guys. I'll explain to you that later because I'm tired. It's actually, I don't know what time it is, bro. Good night. I hope this tweening thing helped you. Goodbye.